Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm showing you my Christmas haul and also my goals for 2025. So first thing in this haul is my Ahuhu marker sketchbook, and I know I haven't finished my Illo sketchbook. I did open this, but I haven't actually started using it yet. I just figured since I was doing a haul for everything else, I might as well open this one up too. I'm really glad I did order this though, because once I'm done with my Illo sketchbook, I really don't have another one that's that size. They're all a lot skinnier, and I find myself switching between my Illo sketchbook and my Moleskine. So once my Illo sketchbook's full, I was going to need another one, so this one's perfect for that. I can tell by feeling the front cover that I'm not going to be able to paint on the front of the sketchbook, which is fine. I'll just get a whole bunch of stickers to decorate it because it's like a plasticky material and it's really rough edges. I'm sure I could paint it, but honestly I think it would just be more work and I wouldn't be happy with how it turned out. But the sketchbook also came with that little booklet, and I peeled off all the stuff that came with it. I'm honestly really excited about this sketchbook because I know it's a marker sketchbook specifically, but I'm wondering how it will do with other medias and bleed through and stuff like that. So while I was trying to take the stuff off the front of the sketchbook, the clear protective layer that goes in between your pages fell out. And I honestly didn't even know this was included in there, but it's perfect because this is my old one that I had that came with the 48 marker set. And it won't really fit this sketchbook, so I'm glad I have one that fits it exactly to size. I can already tell that this sketchbook is going to take a while to fill up because there is a lot of pages, and it also includes a pocket in the back of the sketchbook, but it's kind of hard to open up. And I've had that same trouble with my Moleskine one, and the only one I haven't had trouble with that is my Illo sketchbook. But all of those sketchbooks that I have mentioned do have that pocket in the back if that's what you're looking for in a sketchbook. I also like to keep the packaging of the sketchbook just so I know exactly which one I got in case I wanted to order that one again. I'm not gonna lie, I've been itching to open up all the art supplies that I got, but because of the holidays and stuff like that, I did wait for y'all before I could film it and stuff like that before I opened everything, so just wanted to let y'all know that I did wait because I wanted to get it on video. The next thing I bought was this 36 set of RTX paint markers or acrylic marker set. And this is what I've been waiting for forever because I've seen so many people do review videos on these markers and I wanted to try them for myself. I went back and forth trying to decide what size set that I wanted, but I wanted a whole bunch of color options, so I decided to go with the 36. I think they have one larger size. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure there's one that's larger than this one. But this box came in 2 rows, so I had plenty of colors. And at first, when I just saw the first row, I was like, man, there's not a whole bunch of contrasting colors like this. These are very, very light colors. But underneath was the darker colors. I put all the stickers on them, and I'm not going to go into extreme detail on these markers because I want to do a review video later. I just wanted to mention them in this haul video. Last but not least, I got this 72 colored pencil set from Woomer, and the reason I got this colored pencil set is because of a YouTuber that I watch. She does a lot of colored pencil art, and I think her name is Deja Vu Arts, but I'll definitely link her down below. She did a whole video on these, and these are the colored pencils that she used, and I wanted to get into more colored pencil art, so she kind of inspired me to get these. The colored pencils are around $30 for the whole set, so I think that's pretty affordable, and they come with a lot of colors, and on each pencil it tells you like how light fast they are and everything like that. And I wouldn't have known this if I didn't watch Deja Vu Art's video, but there is actually a swatch sheet on the packaging. So I ended up like cutting it all out so it's not folded and then swatching all the colors on it. I would also like to do a full review video on these colored pencils as well, but I will say that they are definitely worth it. There are so many color options and they're very smooth coloring. So if you're thinking about colored pencils and an affordable option, I would definitely recommend these. Now on to my first drawing of 2025 and my goals for this year. My first goal that I have is that I want to draw more backgrounds. I feel like in all my sketchbooks, I rarely ever have any backgrounds, if any at all. I'm thinking back to the one I'm on right now, and I don't think I've drawn a single background, so I want to get more comfortable doing that. Backgrounds can add so much to your art, so I feel like once I can get that and my perspective down, then I will be able to create more art that I'm happier with. So my second goal for 2025 is to get more comfortable drawing people. I struggle to draw people, I think just because I don't do it as often as I should. And I haven't really found my style either, so I feel like if I can find my style, it'll also help how I draw people. I think I need to start out with simpler shapes when I'm drawing people because I find when I simplify it that I'm more happy with how it turns out. I just find it easier to simplify things like flowers and dogs and stylize those in my way rather than people, but that's just because I have more practice in those areas. I definitely struggle with drawing likeness when it comes to people, and I also want to get better at that because I feel like my people, when I do draw them, all look very similar. So the third thing I want to do is finish a sketchbook and maybe even 2 sketchbooks because I feel like I'm really close to filling my Illo sketchbook up, so I don't really count that towards the one. I want to fill up my Moleskine sketchbook, and because it has a lot smaller spreads, I feel like I can do that in the span of a year. With that goal though, I'm not going to be forcing myself to make art just so I can fill up sketchbooks because I find when I do that, it leads to art block very quickly. I'm actually very excited to get to film my Illo sketchbook tour because I feel like I did a lot of pieces that I was very happy with, and that doesn't happen very often in my sketchbooks because a lot of times it is a lot of unfinished pieces, but I feel like there's a lot of spreads in this sketchbook that I really enjoyed making and liked the product of. Also, I haven't talked about it in this video, but the flowers that I'm drawing, I actually sketched on my cruise, which there will be a video later on that and what we did for that, but I didn't have a chance to color it because I didn't bring all my markers with me because I was very limited on space. So when I got back from the cruise, I did end up coloring this, and it turned out so good. Anyways, back to my goals. My fourth goal would be to reach 1,000 subscribers on YouTube by the end of the year. I know this is a very big goal, but I think I can achieve it if I post regularly. And honestly, I love posting my art videos even for the 13 people that end up watching it because I just enjoy making art, and if other people can get enjoyment out of me making art, then the YouTube video is worth it in the end. It's just a goal that I wanted to set for my YouTube channel. So if you're watching this video, make sure to subscribe to help me reach that goal of 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I really do appreciate all of y'all that watch my videos, and I love it when you comment on them because I get a chance to reach out with my subscribers and just get to know them a little bit more. So my fifth goal would be to learn how to use acrylic markers. I did just recently put this goal in here because I ended up buying the RTX acrylic markers, and I know there's a learning curve to it, so it's just something I wanted to accomplish throughout the year is to get more comfortable using them and be able to make art with the paint markers that I am happy with. I really love to do mixed media art, so I'll probably still stick to my alcohol markers and colored pencil, but I would love to add detail with these acrylic markers. Goal number 6 is more of a generalized one, but I wanted to do more art. But with a lot of these, like if I'm doing more art, it's going to lead to filling up my sketchbook and getting more comfortable with different things that I draw and the different art supplies that I draw. So this one's only going to help me with all my other goals. I have been able to do a lot more art since I am not in school at the moment, but I may be going back to school for the next 4 years, so that would obviously lead to me doing less art and posting less YouTube videos, but hopefully I will be able to keep up the same amount of art that I started doing towards the end of this year for the whole year of 2025. Because I think I finally found my groove with art to where at least every other piece is a piece that I am really happy with, and I feel like I learn a bunch when I'm in my sketchbooks, and I enjoy it a lot. It's kind of a way to wind down and de-stress, so I really hope that I don't stop doing that this coming year. My 7th goal is to draw more still life and realism. I know that a lot of these goals have to deal with me drawing different things or using a different art supply, but honestly, these goals for me are something I feel like I could really work on that would improve my art overall, and it's stuff that would push me out of my comfort zone, but I think I would learn a lot from it. Also, because these are goals, I am purposefully trying to push myself to do stuff that makes me more uncomfortable, because how else am I going to learn and improve if I don't do stuff that's outside of my comfort zone? So for my 8th goal, I want to try a whole bunch of different art styles, because if I try different art styles, it will help me perfect the art style that I want, and I'll be able to take pieces from each art style and put that into my own style. I know I said style a lot in that last sentence, just ignore it. You get what I mean. My 9th goal for 2025 is to support my favorite artists. There are so many artists on Instagram, on YouTube, just any social media platform that deserve so much more recognition than they're actually getting. So I think I need to intentionally try to support those artists and let them know that I enjoy their work and that they should keep on with what they're doing. I do like to buy stickers for my brand new sketchbooks, and I feel like this is a way to help support some of those artists that I find do amazing work. And I know there are other ways, but that's just my favorite thing, because you get a piece of their art to put on your sketchbooks with your art in them. Some of my favorite YouTubers include Caroline Art, Static Wool, Jacqueline De Leon, Deja Vu Art, and Gazoo Studio. I hope I'm pronouncing all those correctly, and I'll definitely have their YouTube channels linked below, because I find these are YouTube channels that I gravitate towards when I need more inspiration for my art. They are amazing artists and each have a very unique and different style, and I enjoy watching their YouTube videos. My 10th and final goal for 2025 is to keep finding joy in my art and to keep improving, and I hope you all can do this too. Here is the finished piece, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you in the next one.